Namaste and welcome to Returning Home Yoga with Jeanette. Today we'll practice a meditation using the breathing mudra. It's a hand position that we utilize to connect with our breath while we sit. Meditating is also known as sitting, and I find it really brings a lot of peace and comfort into my day-to-day life. You can sit in a comfortable chair, maybe with a cushion behind you to encourage the spine to be long. If you have a bolster, you might sit up on it. You could also utilize a blanket or a folded towel to prop up the pelvis in a way that the sits bones can be supported and you come to a subtle forward tilt. Those are all for if you're sitting on the ground, of course. I personally prefer to use something a little more solid, so I'll just do a switch here. All right, so for the breathing mudra, you take one hand and place it upon the other. The hands rest into the lap, and the thumb pads lightly touch with the thumbs facing upwards. As we land here into our seat, let's take a deep inhale through the nose and a big sigh out through the mouth. Inhale. Big sigh. Take a few moments to notice how that's landed within your body. Now let's take another deep inhale. Big sigh. Again, simply taking the opportunity to observe and to notice what's there. Did something shift simply from a couple of cleansing, releasing breaths? Let's take one more deep inhale. Big sigh. And we settle into the seat, reconnecting into the spinal column and encouraging it to grow long. We begin to take in the sounds that are surrounding us. And you've no doubt tuned in to the sound of Jojo. She's a dog we're looking after for a few days, and she's just off to my left with a ball and creating some noise. And actually, I haven't removed her from the room or I haven't removed her from the room or asked her to stop or taken the ball away, simply because when we sit, when we meditate, distractions are always going to surface. And most commonly, of course, the distractions come from the mind. Thoughts, to-do lists, all these things just surface continually within the mind, and that's all part of the practice. And so we allow whatever's in our environment. You might hear your kids playing or someone talking on the phone or noise from outside. And that is all part of the experience, is to notice these sounds and to return again and again to the feel of the hands in the breathing mudra and to return again and again to the breath. So as we return to settling inward and focusing on the sounds that surround us, your eyes might close or focus upon a single spot a few feet out in front of you. And really take the time to allow all the sounds that are in your immediate vicinity to be present. It might be the sound of an air conditioner, the furnace, or a pet, or something bubbling away on the stove. Whatever it is, simply allow it to come into your awareness. As it comes fully into your awareness, really, really focus on it. And from there, we'll expand our sense of hearing to outside of the walls of the space you're in. And from there, we'll shift our attention to how the body is situated. Does it need to shift or change in some way, shape, or form? And knowing that if it does, at any time as we move through this sit today, to honor the fact that your body needs to move. It's really important that you're comfortable when you sit and meditate. So always know you can shift and do what you need to do. Simply returning again and again to the experience of the hand mudra and of course the experience of breath in this case. Encourage only the muscles required to allow the spine to stay straight, to be gently engaged. Encourage your feet and your legs to grow relaxed. Your arms, your hands, your wrists, your fingers and thumbs, all growing relaxed. Run the tongue along teeth and gums to ensure that the jaw can also become relaxed. Encourage softness around the mouth, into the areas of cheeks and nose, into the areas between the eyebrows and upon the forehead. Feeling softness being created within all the facial features. Allowing any spontaneous sighs or yawns to surface. And directing attention now into the feel of the hands and the breathing mudra shape. Encouraging the thumbs to stay more upward and then shifting forward or into some other shape. And as attention continues to rest into the hands, we might notice that our attention shifts into the breath now and again. You may discover that the breath has your full attention as we sit for several more minutes. When the distractions arrive, notice the form they've arrived in, thoughts, sounds from within your home, from outside of your home. And simply return again and again to the feel of the hands, the experience of breathing consciously. Without the need to change the natural rhythm of the breath. Encouraging your spine to stay long. Remembering there's no right or wrong, good or bad to your experience. It's simply pure experience. Encourage any frown lines that may have arrived upon the facial features to soften. You may notice that the rhythm of the breath shifts and changes throughout your sit. And very slowly, returning to this space. Breath begins to deepen. Movement begins to be created. You might start at the thumbs and the fingers. Shoulders might need to roll. And of course, at some point, the legs might need a little movement also. On an inhale, sweep the arms out and down. Exhaling to heart. From my heart to your heart, namaste. I wish you an amazing rest of your day, evening. If you're really enjoying my videos, please subscribe to my channel, turn on notifications, and even leave a comment down below. Thanks again, everyone. Namaste.